Welcome to Black Lagoon Reptiles. Today we're gonna take in a little tour. We're feeding some of the guys. I just cut up some cantaloupe. This leopard tortoise usually doesn't chow down on it too much, but he's in an enclosure with some redfoots, and the redfoots love their fruits. And mind you, yes, we feed fruit sparingly, so go ahead and toss in some of this cantaloupe and let's watch these guys devour. Any of them's gonna turn right side up so these guys can eat. My God. Here comes one of them. See the little guy pop out of the hay. And why there's hay in there right now is earlier in the season we had a lot of rain and this pen got a little flooded, so we filled it with dirt. We had to tear up all the plants, filled it up with more dirt and threw the hay down until they come in for the winter. Then we're gonna add the plants back. If we add them now, they'll just destroy them before they can take root. So that's why there's hay on the ground. And yeah, just to let everyone know, everyone's been quarantined before they were put together. The leopard's in there right now just because space is limited, so she'll eventually get her own pen. She's standing right next to the water dish. The leopard tortoise, that is. But yeah, this pen's about, I don't know, 5 foot by 15. It's just that one large female redfoot and the two juvenile ones. The other one's still hiding in the hay, but yeah, as of now, it's just those three and the leopard tortoise. And they all seem to be jiving pretty well. I did have a male juvenile, a little smaller than the large female there, that we had to separate because he just would not quit humping everything, because he's at that stage where he's ready to mate and he just would not leave the others alone, so he had to be separated, needless to say. But yeah, that large female, she loves fruit. I had to scale back on watermelon and such because she wouldn't eat any of her greens. Finally got her taking greens because we had to scale back on the fruits for a while. Yeah, you see here's the water dish. I need to get that filled up. And like I said, everything flooded. So this winter when they come inside, we're gonna fine tune everything, get this bad boy replanted. So over here, we've got our box turtle pen. Right now we've got eastern box turtles and a few ornates. Hoping to have another enclosure for all the ornates where there's no like crossbreeding or anything. But they're housed in this right now. This pen's huge. It's pretty overgrown, so we don't see a lot of them. There's an ornate right there. Just chilling. They usually run up to you like little puppies begging for worms. But yeah, it's a big enclosure for sure. So we got some flower pots over here on the side, but there's also another little watering hole here. They love to get down in. About to cut them up some, what's it called? Cantaloupe as well. Yeah, there's also a Blanding's turtle in this pond. I don't know if we'll be able to see him. Oh yeah, here's one of them ornate wood turtles. There's 3 of them in here hanging out in this pond. They usually stick to the water. There's a Blanding in here as well. Old pupperoni hanging out. She loves the turtles. All right, yeah, we got some cantaloupe cut up for these guys. There's an eastern right there. Like, what? Threw it behind the guy. They'll usually all start coming out for it. Yeah, you can see back there. There goes one. Goes 2. Yeah, as you can see over here, see some of the easterns. Pretty good swimmers. You'll see them jump in the pond every now and then, like this guy over here. He's getting ready to go for a dip. Sometimes when I'm throwing the pellets in for the Blandings, the easterns will jump in there and go bobbing for pellets as well. Yeah, the eastern box turtle is one of my favorite turtles. Oh, and there he goes. And by the way, none of these guys were taken out of the wild. These guys were all pets at one point. Well, I guess they were originally taken out of the wild, but instead of putting them back in, I agreed to take them, and they were all placed in this pond, this area. He's coming up. He's hoping I throw in some pellets for him. This guy here is just hoping I throw out some pellets. I'm gonna get them some pellets a little later. But yeah, as you can see here, these guys are going to town on some cantaloupe. They're gonna be bagging me for worms here in a minute. That white thing there is a cuttlebone. There's an ornate chilling, thinking about attacking some of that cantaloupe, but he's not quite sure yet. Here's the Herman's enclosure. I'm not giving them any cantaloupe. I'm gonna give them some greens here in a little bit. Here's a guy just out here chilling in some of this brush. They're just eastern Herman tortoises. I love these guys. A couple more hanging out. That more yellower one is a Western Hermans. I adopted him from local reptile shelter. I'm not exactly sure which locale he is, but I guess he was found in somebody's apartment. And these other Easterns are not of breeding age yet, so whenever the Easterns get to breeding age, I'll separate them. But as of now, they're fine to cohabitate. There's 5 total in this enclosure. There's one mowing through the grass right there. They've all been doing pretty good since they've been out in here. Look forward to these guys getting to be about breeding age. Can't wait to see little baby Hermans. And here are the infamous speck eye hingeback tortoise. Now these guys are shy as shit, so I'm sure if I move up on them, they're gonna fucking dip. I love these guys. They're too cool. I'm actually gonna set this phone down in here. They'll probably scatter, but they'll come back. I'm gonna try to get some footage. I haven't got to edit the video yet, but it looks like they moved the cantaloupe all the way over here. So yeah, hopefully you got to watch them all come out and devour it. Something else we got set up, these are like the baby enclosures. We got this netting, you know, obviously to keep out the raccoons and possums. So they do come quite often around here. And then, so right now this one, we don't have anything. Over here, we've got the pancakes. They're probably sub-adults, but I don't want to take any risks with them. So they're in this screened enclosure. And then right over in here, we got the Chinese box turtles. I'll do a video on them later. Let them keep hiding out. I love these guys, they're so cool. But yeah, this is the baby rearing area. And last but not least, the Russian tortoises. These guys are pigs. Just fed them a bunch of greens, some dandelions and turnips. If you're wondering what that's hanging on the board up there, that's a camera just to monitor things while I'm at work and at night. And that's also a raccoon repellent. So that little box there, those 2 red eye looking things, zoom in on it, those will blink red all night. Seems to have been doing a good job since I've got it. Not many critters roll in, but yeah, just anything to help to keep the fucking animals out from coming in and bothering these guys. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully we'll have some more soon, so we add some features and grow this beautiful Black Lagoon reptiles. Until next time.